is Howard Miller, ready to take you around the nation for a close-up look at some great sporting scenes.
The other favorite is defending champion Louise Suggs. Last year, she won her first National Open at Landover, Maryland, with a record 291.
Louise would be more of a teacher. She was, I don't want to say lecturer, but it was pretty close to a lecturer because she wanted to make sure that we were ingrained with what they went through, what she went through. Louise was a stickler about the rules. The rules of golf were sacred to her. Louise was not a showman. She wasn't going to, yuck it up and do that. It wasn't her. She wanted it to be about her golf. And she was a great player. And that's the thing that you're forgetting saying. These people were great players. They were incredible.
Louise Suggs had a marvelous golf swing. She was one of the best ball strikers out there.
And one of the big things was, as beautiful as her golf swing was, she said, Joel, don't ever forget, I do not need one perfect golf swing to shoot par golf. All par golf is getting it out somewhere where you can swing at it, get the next one on or around the green, and then get down in 2 shots. If I do that 18 times, Joel, I shoot 72. I don't need one perfect golf swing to shoot par golf. And yet she had one of the most beautiful swings ever.
Louise knew a lot of players, and not only Ben Hogan, but she had a great relationship with H.W. and Barbara Bush. And she taught Barbara. And so they would come to Sea Island, and they'd come for like 5 days. And Barbara would book lessons every day with Louise, and they'd just tootle all around.
Yeah.
The other people she had a great relationship with were the Hopes.
Dolores and Bob Hope.
And
yeah.
the 50th anniversary of the LPGA, Dolores and Bob hosted the LPGA players at their home in Palm Desert.
Joanne Carter and Louise Suggs against Beth and I. Now, Beth and I are in the height of our careers, and Louise was playing every day basically at that point in time, but she insisted that she got a shot a hole except for on the par threes.
No, we changed it.
Oh, because she wanted 18 shots.
First time we did it, we gave her 18 shots.
She wanted 18 shots, and then she was parring every par three. The competitiveness of the two of them was just unmatched by anybody I'd ever seen. I mean, they were just so fiercely competitive, but they also would just jab you. Like, they'd be beating us so bad and laughing, like, at the same time, and we would get so mad. And we're trying to get ready to go back out on tour, and they're just, like, killing us and defeating our souls out there, and I don't think we ever won one. She would come over for Thanksgiving, and so Louise liked her scotch, and I didn't know about pouring scotch. So she says, pour me a scotch. So I put like this much in a glass, and I hand it to her. She goes, are you trying to kill me? And sorry, Louise. And so next thing I know, the scotch is gone. So apparently I didn't kill her, but
we had to drive her home.
We had to drive her home.
Yeah. We had to drive her home.
But she just was just really fun to be around. She would drive her Cadillac. What did it say on that? What was the license plate on her Cadillac? Teed off.
Teed off.
And she named her dog Damn It. So that tells you a little bit about Louise.
Louise was a little more gruff and to the point, what do you want to know kind of thing. And Marilyn would say, gee, can I help you? What is your name? Yeah, how's your family? And that kind of thing.
We're somewhere. I'm around the driver's side of my car, and I guess I'm maybe getting some out of the car for her or something. And she's kind of quiet for a moment, and she says, Joel, there may be reasons why at times you may not have the nicest car, but there's never any reason, Joel, why it can't be clean. I mean, can you be any more tactful, direct, and honest, and classy?
I'll tell you another thing about Louise. She was so neat.
Oh my gosh.
So
you
neat.
should have seen her
house was, Louise had everything in its place. And we helped her move out of her place in Delray when she was moving up to St. Augustine. And she had golf clubs all labeled. Like, this is when she played with them, and they were in a spot in the garage on shelves and all of that. I mean, it was just all so neat. Louise was great. I I miss her.
Yeah.
I miss her lectures, I guess I would say. But I miss her.
I've had people ask me from time to time on these kind of chats nowadays on Zoom, what did you appreciate about her the most? And I'm about to cry now, Debbie. I would just kind of say class.
You know, if it hadn't been for them, I wouldn't have had the life that I had. You know, so I'm very thankful for the 13 of them.
They created what we have today from literally nothing.
Yeah.
And not only nothing, they did it when people told them they couldn't do it. And they're like, nope, we're going to do it. We're going to make it happen. It's an incredible story. It really is, against all odds.
They were president, vice president. They were running the tour, setting up the golf courses, and she was a big part of that. And she did everything out there.
They had this one goal, and that was to make, LPGA.